Good day, students. Good day, parents. This is a social studies lesson for grade 2. We are going to do achievements of early people, and we're going to focus today specifically on modes of transport and how transport started off and how it has developed over time to what we have today, using engines and all sorts of different modes of transport, either on the ground, whether it is on the water or in the air. So we will start off with a PowerPoint presentation that I have prepared, and we are just going to have a look at these things in short. So what we have here is the achievements of early people, and this is today's date, which is on Sunday the 15th of March. So when we look at transport specifically and how transport started out, obviously when we didn't have any modes of transport and the wheel wasn't even invented yet, people only used to travel on foot, carrying everything on their backs, etc. And then the wheel was invented. And when the wheel was invented, this gave a lot of opportunity to people to evolve to different modes of transport, like trains, wagons, bicycles, cars, of today's life, and also even airplanes. Right. So here we have a few pictures showing how people used to build wagons and pull it themselves, using their own power and their own force, their own legs and arms, and then we moved from using our own bodies to using animals to pull our carts and our modes of transport, like horses, ox or cattle, or even other animals, like donkeys, camels, etc. And then here's a little picture of the first bicycle that was invented. You can see it's not the bicycles we are used to today, where we had a big wheel in the front and a small wheel at the back. And obviously this type of bicycle changed over time, where the two wheels as we know it today are both the same size. And there's a picture of one of the first cars ever built with an actual engine, that was developed by the Wright brothers. I think it was, or Henry Ford, I'm not too sure, but this is just a picture of what the first cars used to look like in the beginning. And then if we move on, if we look at modes of transport on the water, at first there was a dugout log, as you can see on your first picture on the left. It's just basically a log of wood that is hollowed out, and they used to float this on the water, which would be like a canoe, that the people use, as one or two people could fit in one of these logs and then move from one place to another using water, rivers, lakes, etc. Dugout logs served as the first mode of transport on water, and then people started using sails, pieces of material, so that the wind can blow these boats to which direction they would like to go to. So this would make transportation on water easier. And then it evolved obviously to more mechanical methods, using steamboats, as we even use some steamboats today, and then using even mechanical engines today, as we know we have speedboats and huge cruise liners today that we make use of to go on tours, etc. And then another mode of transport was obviously we tried to develop modes of transport for the air. So the Wright brothers were the first people to successfully fly an airplane. It wasn't engine based. I think it was still it was mechanical, but obviously using some less developed modes of mechanisms. Engines were later attached to make longer flights possible, and we now learn to travel even to space. So I have a little video now to show you just exactly how these modes of transport started out and where we are today in terms of transport. Let me just share this with you. So this is a little video on the history of transport. You can turn up your volume on your device that you're using, whether it be your mobile or your tablet or your laptop or PC at home. Okay, and there we see that how transport has changed and developed over time. So just going back to our PowerPoint slide here, where I would like you to have a look at this. You have homework for this week starting on the 15th of March. The instructions are here. Make a poster about transportation of the early people and how it has developed over time. So I'm just explaining. You can collect pictures of various modes, different modes of transport, starting from the first boats or the first cars or the first airplanes, and show us how it developed from the beginning to what we have now. It's even using engines, or even these days we are making use of electrical modes of transport where engines are not polluting so much anymore, but we're using um, electric engines to with our cars, etc. So you can collect pictures of various modes of transport. It can either be transport on land or the sea or the air. So this is what you will be putting on your poster. This is for the end of this week, up until the 19th of March. You can hold on to this poster when we see each other again at school, or you can post it on Pearson. There is a link where you can post it on Pearson and just upload it on there. If you have any questions, you can contact the school. And I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and do some research and have a look at all these interesting things of the early development of people, and how we have developed up until where we are today. I will see you in the next lesson, which will be on Tuesday for social.